Road to recovery, on the road to riches, on the road to wealth, on the road to spiritual soundness, and most importantly on the road to holiness, because we want to become holy people. And what holy people truly means is not purity, it's not pure people, it's not people that don't do anything wrong, it's not people that don't sin, don't do this and don't do that. Everybody is susceptible to sinning, whether they know it or not. At times you will harm other people unintentionally, and at times it will be intentional, but at the same time it's all sin and it will count as long as it is harming another person. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about a practice that has been going on for thousands and thousands of years throughout human existence, but only a small percentage of the population ever actually uses this knowledge and this capability, and that is meditation. And it's something that I've discovered recently, about 2 days ago literally, but that's how profound the impact that it had on me was, that I couldn't hold it back, and I had to just come and share with you guys what it has done for me. Just in the space of 2 days, the amount of calmness and clarity it's brought me, especially when it comes to sitting down and being still, because all the time I want to be on the move, I want to be doing things, and I want to be chasing my cravings. Not that I want to be chasing my cravings, but I end up chasing my cravings. And I try my best not to think about it, but it's very difficult when you've done something for so long and you've programmed yourself in such a way that constantly on your mind, day to day, the same things keep reappearing, the same cravings, the same wants, the same desires, and the desires are not serving me anymore, they're not helping me. So therefore I must make a plan to implement new desires, new wants, new things that are actually going to serve me. And the way that I've been doing that is through meditation, because when you meditate, you are literally actualizing discipline to its fullest potential by literally sitting still and trying to avoid all stimulation that's coming from the external world. So it is the ultimate form of discipline that you can have. And once you're able to discipline yourself in that matter, because it looks easy, you watch people meditate, it looks very easy up until you actually try it and you realize that a 5-minute meditation feels like a 1-hour meditation. Therefore, the best way for you to actually, you must discipline your mind. That's the only way that you're going to be able to sit for a sustained period of time without stimulation from the outside world, without having your phone, without having a TV on. Literally just sitting down, closing your eyes, and then allowing your mind to work the way that it's going to work. Similar to a prayer. And I come from a religious background, so all my life I have practiced prayer, but there is a difference with prayer and meditation, in that prayer is literally just sitting down and asking for what you want and telling whatever forces that you believe in, this is what I want, this is what I want, and it's just about me, what I want, what I desire. But with meditation, it's a bit different, where you are not the one guiding where your thoughts are going. You're allowing your thoughts to tell you exactly where to go. And once you go there, it gives you a clear picture that allows you to dissect every single detail of whatever your thought or your subconscious mind has provided to you, allowing you to start to repair things that were done in the past, and things that might come in the future, and things that are happening at present. So it's a different feeling once you do it. You're not as conscious of what you're doing, and you're allowing the meditation to take you where it's going to take you. And sometimes it's going to speak to you, sometimes it's going to give you images, it's going to give you symbols, it's going to communicate to you in different ways, because you've quietened down your mind. You've quietened down the conscious mind, the one that speaks for you, the one that says, I want this, I need this, I should do this, I'm going here, I'm doing that. That's the mind that you want to quieten down. And when you meditate, that's literally the practice of quieting down that part of your mind to allow the part that actually grabs things from the environment, to allow the part where things stick. So that is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is where things stick that you don't even realize that they're sticking. You could be looking at a picture with your conscious mind saying, I see a cat and I see a dog in the picture, but with your subconscious mind sees the whole image. And whether you can recall certain aspects of that picture with your conscious mind, your subconscious mind can recall the whole entire picture. But when that picture is in the subconscious mind, it's very difficult for you to have access to it when you're constantly using your conscious mind. Therefore, there's always noise, and you never actually get to see some of the things that you didn't even notice or didn't even realize. And that's where the practice of meditation comes in, and that it's going to allow you to bring things from the subconscious mind to the surface of the conscious mind and allow you to start analyzing, repairing, dissecting certain events, certain things that you have seen throughout your entire life. And the beautiful thing is that you are not directing your thoughts there. Your thoughts, your subconscious mind is the one directing you there. Therefore, you never know which memories are going to pop out. You might think of something from when you were 5 years old. You might think of something from when you were 10 years old. And you might think of something that happened yesterday. It doesn't tell you exactly where it's going to go. It just suggests to you certain images, events, conversations that have occurred in your life. And from there, it's now up to the conscious mind to dissect what the subconscious mind has grabbed. And that's where you now begin to repair, fix, and improve, renovate literally your brain and your mind so that you can build pathways that are going to take you along and help you progress on your journey and keep you alive and thriving. And that is the goal of this. That's why we do all of these practices, because we do not want to be in a survival state. We don't want to be in a state where there's constant stress, there's constant combat, spiritually, physically, mentally. There's constant noise, distraction. At times, we want to remove all of those things and be in a space where we are not the one analyzing things, but things are being brought forth towards us by autosuggestion of the subconscious mind. That's where meditation will take us, and that's why it is a practice that I recommend. But it's something that I won't recommend for you to start if you do not need it. If you don't need it, because I'll tell you a story about me back maybe 5-6 years ago. I did try to meditate, but it never worked for me. And the reason why it never worked for me is, one, I could not stick to sitting down for a prolonged period of time. Two, I didn't have the consistency to keep doing it. And three, the other things in my life were serving me more than the meditation itself. So therefore I couldn't connect to it because I didn't need it. So it was pointless for me to try meditate. So along your journey, along your path in life, you'll probably get to a point where the things in your life are no more serving you. Things that were previously good for you have now become bad for you. And now you have to start looking for alternatives. And that's why I told you that this time when I meditated, it had a profound impact. Throughout that period from 5 years ago to now, in between I've probably tried, but I never lost it. I never sustained it. I never felt the impact of it. And therefore I stopped. But it is only now, at the point where I am ready, where the things of my past are no longer serving me. Therefore, I'm stepping into my future. And part of my future is practicing meditation. So I'll tell you that as someone who's watching this video, if you're not yet ready to take the step, do not take it, because you're just wasting your time. There's no point in you reading a book on maths when you have a English test. It's not going to help you, man. It's not going to serve you in any way. You're actually just wasting your time. Especially if you know you're never going to have a math test. All of the tests are going to be English tests. So why are you reading the math book? It's not serving you. So it's better for you to even just go do whatever bullshit that you're doing in your life, man, than for you to try to force yourself to learn something that you're not yet ready to learn. And that's one of the things that I've had to learn on my journey of life, is that at times, yeah, you want to learn the complicated, intelligent, intellectual stuff, but sometimes you're not yet ready for it because it has no purpose in your life, in your day-to-day, in the way that you operate. So that's another reason as to why you should meditate when you are ready. And it's a call for you to assess yourself and analyze your situation, the life that you're in, and whether you're going to be ready to take the step or not. But meditation is a must. Meditation is key. And when I say meditation, I say using the proper methods that have been prescribed by people who have been meditating for longer than you have. As opposed to trying to do your own meditation, it's better for you to get guided through the meditation, because you will feel more of an impact and you won't have to use your conscious mind to guide yourself. But eventually you will get to a place where you will be able to guide the meditation and still feel the impact. But as a beginner, I've seen that it's much better for me to sit down, put on a YouTube video, whether I'm meditating over a song, I'm meditating over an actual meditation that was done by someone else, I'm meditating over a movie scene that maybe had an impact in my life. Whatever it is, it's very important that you go about it doing it the right way, doing it the way that is intended for you to call it an actual meditation, and not just sitting and listening to music or sitting and watching TV or whatever. It's very important that you take each step seriously and you execute each step perfectly as you can. I'll also recommend that you just try to find a space where there's no distraction and there's no noise that's going to remove your mind from the state that it is in. And last but not least, when you sit down to meditate, you should sit down and meditate looking at the east. So you just check where the sun rises from wherever you are, and wherever the sun rises from wherever you are, you sit in that direction and you allow the meditation to take place. And I've seen that this has a profound impact on the meditation itself. Spiritual, I don't know, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, meditation is the key.